Live from Garry O'Neal Studios in Baltimore.
You're listening to the See.Plan.Do show with Garry O'Neal.
All right, here you go. J.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy party! Yeah! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the See.Plan.Do show with me, professional mindset coach, business coach, relationship coach, all the coaches, motivational speaker. Please go read my bio. Go get my LinkedIn. All right, Mr. Garry O'Neal Jr. And as always, when you see me at your local bodega, Poppy or Mama, and you see me getting a bacon, egg, and cheese, please don't forget the junior shout out to Pops. And we have another power pack podcast here, season 5, episode 2, entitled Pod Talk, where I'm talking to two amazing fellow podcasters in the building. Leo and Pablo, they're going to be joining us shortly. And so without further ado, can I get to my shout outs? Fam? Of course you can. Day one, A1 listeners, as always, thank you. First time listeners or watchers, all right, people that are watching this in the U.S., outside of the U.S., you're watching this on YouTube, you're streaming this from your favorite streaming music platform. Thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here, and I appreciate that. Now, if you're a fan of the show, you've been watching this show for 5 seasons, you know that we would typically have a song of the week, motivational moment. But guess what? I like to get right to my guests because that's what they deserve. They got stuff to do. They got places to go. They got jets to fly. All right? They got things to do. So guess what? Here's your motivational moment of the week. It's Black History Month every month. All right, every month. So guess what? Your job is to research one person that is not in the star group of Black history, like the Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's. Research somebody else. Get back to me about it. All right? All right, that's your See.Plan.Do moment of the week. So can we get right to our guests? Watch how I change the format. Watch this. Bang. Watch this. Bang. Watch this. Bang. What's up?
Okay, then.
Nice.
Welcome. You guys are actually the first guest of the year and the first guest of the season.
Okay.
Look at us.
Normally people pay me, but it's okay. I'm gonna let it ride because I really wanted to have both of you guys on the show. So
I can leave now if we gotta pay somebody.
I mean, I got $3 with your name on it. Okay.
No, that's how you keep it.
The best I can do for you.
Keep it in it. So here's season 5, episode 2, Pod Talk. I really wanted to bring in two amazing people that I see out in the podcasting community. So Leo, can I read your official bio? Can I read your bio, please?
Go ahead and talk about me. Okay.
Okay. So Leo Rochelle, we're gonna call her Leo for the rest of the show, is the creative goddess and CEO of the Royal Outcast Styling Academy. All right, she is the host of the famous and amazing, please check her out, the Phat Girl Chronicles. And the author. You see it?
You see it.
And the author of the Phat Girl Commandments. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And my man Pablo. Now, guys, you know for 5 seasons that I'm the one that reads people's bios. I like reading people's bios, but in pre-production, I'm not gonna lie, Pablo really did a great job with what his bio was. And I said, well, dang, I gotta really let him do it. So Pablo, please take it away. Please let people know about you. Let's get it.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka Pod's gift, aka the Pod Boss, aka James Pod Smith, because everybody loves Cool J. I am CEO of Star Carrigans. I am CEO of Baby Butter. If you need some lotions, some oils, and all that, I got that too. I'm also CEO of Jester's Lighthouse. It's a mental health program that helps anybody who's going through some mental health issues. I'm trying to help it out. I'm starting in Baltimore and I'm taking over the world.
Oh man, I love it. He killed the AKAs. You know what? Next episode, I'm gonna have to drop some AKAs. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing.
I'm Mr. AKA, man.
So I appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules. You guys are both doing a lot. And guess what? I seen it. I synced it. So I said, yo, you know what? And actually, Pablo, James, he really tagged me and said, here are the shows I like to be on. And as soon as I posted, hey, you want to be a guest on the show? Bang, he already was saying, I said, you know what? We doing this. And then Leo, she posted one of our favorite books on the show, 5 Love Languages. I said, you know what? We was talking, inboxing. I said, yeah, come on the show. What's up? And look at that. And we're here.
Here I am.
Black, amazing entrepreneurs, podcasters out here. All right. So can we get into our first, normally I read questions, all those wonderful things. But if you're a fan of the show, and when I have a guest on the show, there are, of course, let me pull you behind the curtain. There are questions that I already send. Leo already has it. Pablo already has it. They already had the questions. But there are some questions that I wait right for this moment. And guess what? In our first of season 5, our first ever segment, FUEGO. Rapido! Yeah, you saw it. You seen it. All right, and here is random questions that I'm going to ask both of you guys that you do not know about, right? You don't know what I'm about to ask you, right?
No.
All right, so let's go. So Leo, wings. See this segment often trying to be duplicated, but this you can only get it here. Leo.
Yes.
First question: wings, flats or drums?
Chicken.
Judges, ding. Pablo, wings, flats or drums?
I was gonna say drums, but chicken sound better than this.
All right, Pablo, to you. Blue cheese or ranch?
Blue cheese.
All right, Leo.
Depends on what's on the wing. If it's something already on it, like if it's like a buffalo wing, then blue cheese. If it's a regular wing, give me barbecue sauce or ranch.
All right, okay, all right. Pablo, what is your opinion as I hold the end button on this session? What is your opinion of candy corn?
Candy corn is the most diabolical candy ever invented. They can burn it, they can put it in the dump, they can throw it in space for all I care.
All right, let me go ahead and just get him out of this episode.
Right, go ahead and kick him out.
Leo, please save the show. Please.
Listen, candy corn is with
Thank
peanuts. You mix it with peanuts. Oh my God, peanuts and popcorn.
All right, guess what, Leo? You are now in the official candy corn crew. You're in there.
They've been using the same batch of candy corn since 1942. Y'all eating the same candy corn.
And I'm still over here.
Yeah, we're still out here. We're still doing it. Okay.
The bag that's on the counter now is the same bag from last year because no one bought it.
Man.
All right, okay. One more question. All right, Leo. It's time. We flex on this show. Okay. So give me a flex. Give me something that you can congratulate yourself to, something that you've done in the last, it could be 30 days, it could be this year, it could be last year. Please flex on us.
Okay, hold on. So, the Phat Girl Chronicles was listed number 6 on a list of the best 30 top plus size podcast to listen to for 2022.
Let's go.
We were show of the year. We are a syndicated show on JQLM Radio, which is an internet-based radio station, and we were show of the year for that show. I will be graduating within the next couple of weeks with my personal styling certification, and I am also in school at Hampton University in Virginia, and I will be getting the certification in business administration and management before the end of the year. And let's see, one more thing. I'm a bomb Black woman. Oh, my other thing, one more thing is that I am a self-published author, but not only have I published 3 books of my own, I have assisted other authors. And so as of January 1st this year, I have assisted in publishing and helping others create 8 stories, including my own, 8 published books total. as of January 1st this year. So
Please,
that's
please,
my little flex.
please put some respect on the name. Pablo, come
Lots
on.
of
Please
it.
let us know 30 days this year, last year. Please, we flex on this show. Please let us know what's up.
I'm gonna need to go first next time because all that right there.
No, listen, I was listening to you. I said, "Oh, did he say mental health?" Yes. I was over here shouting on the inside.
So I started Star Kerrigan's Martin Luther King birthday 2021. We celebrated our first year anniversary.
Hey.
Not only did we celebrate our first anniversary, we have 2 studio spaces.
Yeah.
Kind of ironically, because of Garry. If it wasn't for Garry, I would not be sitting in this building right now. Garry he did a video showing that he got his new studio space. I asked him who he reached out to. I reached out to them. Here we are.
Oh, are you in the building right now?
No, I'm down the street. The one I went.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I also have the mental health foundation, Justice Lighthouse. It's a wonderful thing. It helped many people find places to get help for mental health. We did 2 charity drives for Star Kerrigan. It's called SMG Cares. We did one where we just gave flat out to the homeless. We just went wherever they were and just gave out 100 bags to the homeless. And then the next one, we partnered with my mother's church. We had them cook soups and chilies. All the food was gone. All the clothes were gone. I'm super proud of that. I started this thing with 3 shows. We are now up to 12 shows. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Listen, do y'all hear that? And sometimes we really got to do that. Sometimes we really got to highlight. I know we said it's flexing, but you really have to highlight your achievements. Thank you guys for being able to do that. And listen to how not only are you doing something for yourselves, but listen how you are improving and encouraging and enriching other people. Mm-hmm. Leo, how many people would not have gotten a book or done their own book if it wasn't for you? Pablo, how many people would not have had a platform like we have if you wouldn't have started what you're doing now? Or how many people would not have, we think that mental health is a stigma. We don't really focus on it. But look what you guys are doing, man. It's fun to get on here and say, hey, we flexing, but listen to what you guys are doing. So I really thank you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for what you guys are doing.
And I'm Aquarius. I don't like to flex, so that was a little awkward for me. But
I'm a Pisces, so we do that. Okay. All right, Leo. What are you?
I'm a Leo, baby.
Oh,
all day, every day.
Oh, your name is Leo because you're a Leo. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna let you rock. You in the Hall of Fame. You in the Candy Corn Hall of Fame.
My name is Leo because I'm a Leo, and Rochelle is my real middle name.
There we go. All right, I like it. All right, so let's get to the questions because again, I thank you guys for just taking a moment out of your day just to be able to get on this show, season 5, episode 2, Pod Talk, because I definitely wanted people to be highlighted on my platform that hey, they're doing amazing things, and I've seen it. I've seen both of you guys doing stuff all the time. So let's get to the first question. How did you guys get here? And what I mean by getting here is walk us through the journey that has you to where you are now. Leo, we'll start with you.
Oh, okay. So I started about almost 11 years ago. Mm-hmm. Before podcasting was podcasting, when it was video blogging or voice blogging. I can't even remember the terminology. But I started out on Blog Talk Radio. Started out on there. I loved Blog Talk Radio, and the name changed a couple of times initially on Blog Talk because I started out just needed a way to vent, needed something to do, and I like talking. So it was like, okay, I need to find something. And I had a lot of things to say, a lot of different subjects that I wanted to touch base on. And so I started with Blog Talk Radio. After Blog Talk, I actually did a live in studio show, and it was called Let's Keep It All the Way 100. We had a live DJ. We would come into the studio, we sit down, had a couch, and everybody was in there. You can come in. We had our specialty drink. It's called the All the Way 100, which I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you what's in it later. But you can come in, relax, be yourself, do your thing. You can bring your vices with you. And we sat there and talked about a variety of topics, everything from mental health all the way down to relationships, finances, all those kind of things. And the biggest takeaway from that show was that Black men want to talk. Okay, they want to talk. They need to talk. They just need the space to be able to do it in. And they need somebody being able and willing to listen to what they have to say instead of just like, oh, well, you a man, you don't deal with that kind of stuff, instead of just brushing them off.
Yeah.
And then after that show, it kind of took a hiatus because of the studio we were in shifted and things like that. I may bring it back, who knows. But then I started the Phat Girl Chronicles on JQLM Radio. We started there. We took a break. We came back, and we've been consistent for a year in September of last year. So we've been a year strong. It's me and my fellas. So it's me and my two male co-hosts, Trosh and The Mouth. Those are my two co-hosts. Shout out to them for sticking around and being my left and right, okay? Holding me down and holding me up through all of it, through everything. And yeah, so we've been going a year strong. And then we have another show, Trosh and I, and some few other wild cards. And that show is called A Whole Lot of Dumb Shit. So on that show, we literally talk about a whole bunch of random situations, topics, things like that. And we do that show every other Sunday.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah. So
all right, Pablo, thank you. Same thing for you. How did we get here, man? How did we get here?
Yeah, about the same. About 12 years ago, started Star Kerrigan's. It was a music blog at first.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I found the old video when I was doing like the intro for it. I was literally in like my bedroom. I had my bed in the background saying, "Hey, Star Kerrigan's is coming soon." So it was a music blog. It was on I think blogspot.com, whatever. And then me and my girlfriend at the time, we broke up, and then I went through like some serious mental health issues at that time. So I pushed everything to the side. And then about 2017. Me and my homegirl, Dottie, we got together like, hey, we should start, do a podcast. Because we've been, fans of podcasts for so long. And she always have stories. And then at that time, I had the name because I had like over 118,000 followers on Instagram. So it was like, people going to want to see me, and they're going to want to hear her. So it was just a match made in heaven. So we started the memeing of it all.
Amazing job, guys. Amazing. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been pushing through with that. It's been going on for about 4 years. I'm gonna make sure I get that right because she yells at me every time I get the number wrong. Yeah, about 4 years. And then during the pandemic, when it was quarantine, I was watching all the podcasts, and I was like, I know people who have stories. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, if I can get all those people that I met during my 10 some odd years on Instagram that had stories, that got in my DMs, that asked me questions, and let the world see the dopeness that I saw, why not? So I shifted. I was like, hey, let me start a podcast network. Well, actually, it started as a podcast network, and then I was like, I'm thinking too small, media network. So now it's a media conglomerate. So I was like, I don't have a name for it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Star Kerrigan's is just sitting there. It's just a music blog now. So I'm just sitting there. So I took it, I put it there. I know no one's gonna copyright it because no one know what it is, and half people can't even pronounce it. So I was like, boom, bet, got it, copyrighted it, and it took off, man. And I done start pulling people from all over the places. People are following, watching, they're finally listening. We got 2 podcasts up for Baltimore Media Impact Awards. Yeah, I'm on one of those, Toxicology Report. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
And then the other one is Are You Serious? He's actually, one of them is actually my barber. Like that's how I was podcasting for so long. He was listening to my podcast. He was like, hey, I would like to do that. So my barber is on my team now. He actually has a good show. And yeah, that's how we here, man.
That's amazing, man. Thank you guys for sharing that story. I always like to have people in like, hey, how did we get here, man? And it's great that you guys are able to do that. All right. So All right. So the question is, okay? You're in this field. You've been doing it for a while. What has surprised you? Like when you're getting into this field, like what is something that has surprised you getting into this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Either Pablo, you can go first since Leo went first.
What surprised me the most?
Yeah.
People actually want to listen to me talk. You know, like because on Instagram you just posting stuff like okay, he's posting, but to actually sit there and listen to what I got to say, and when they see me or when they go on my Instagram page, they can repeat what I said from like episode 3. That surprised me the most, Yeah. Or I'll get, they'll be like, hey, what's your P.O. box? And I'll get a gift for something I said on a previous episode that I don't even remember saying. Like, yeah, you said you like this. And then it'd be like a bag of jelly beans. I'm like, oh, okay.
Reminder, get P.O. box. Messing up.
Yeah. That's what surprised me the most.
Yeah. So people actually listening to you. And you're hilarious, man. You're funny, man. You drop a lot of stuff on Instagram, man. So please, if you guys haven't checked him out, please, he's hilarious. Leo, same question. What has surprised you?
I would say 2 things. Definitely the same. That people actually want to hear what I have to say. I'm not like totally surprised, but I'm surprised by the amount of people that agree or the amount of people that have had the same experiences. And it's like, so why ain't nobody said nothing?
Right. It's keep it to yourself.
Nobody said anything. Because I'm speaking from my experiences and from my heart. But then when you see all of these other people that are like, yeah, I know, right? And it's like, so everybody out here thinking they're alone, and we all have experienced some form of this in some shape, form, or fashion. So that's been surprising, but also the support from strangers, people that have never met me a day in my life, that did not know me before they came across the Phat Girl Chronicles or anything like that. The amount of support that I've gotten from strangers has been like mind blowing. And I'm a crybaby. A lot of people don't know that. So sometimes it's like breathtaking to see how much support you receive from people that don't even know you.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, somebody being able to reach out to me that I never met, and they're like, "Hey, I really like this episode," and it's great, man. It's a great. I know we've all felt that, so that's great.
That's how it was with my mental health. Before I started the Justice Lighthouse, I got on there and that was my outlet on Instagram. I'll make videos just speaking about my mental health. And then people was like, men of color don't speak on that. So it was different to see you do it. Then I would just get 100 emails or 100 DMs saying, I go through the same thing. I'm like, why don't you say anything? It's like, because nobody really want to listen to you.
Yeah.
I was like, well, on my page, I'll listen to you.
Yeah.
And that's when we start doing like the hey gestures, when people send in stuff like, I'm going through this. How can you, I get through this, and I'll help them out. And then my people will help them out. And then some of them are wild, but but the real good ones, we keep in the DMs and, we walk them through it. So, but yeah, I totally understand that.
That's amazing. So guys, let's talk about landscaping here. Season 5, episode 2, Pod Talk featuring Leo and Pablo. Hey, let's talk about landscaping. You guys have been out here for a while. Leo said she started with Blog Talk. When you said that, I was like, dang, I remember Blog Talk. So let's talk about landscaping. All right. So where do you guys think we are as far as the landscape of podcasting now? We're getting like over 1 million new podcasters. People are popping up, all the time. Where do you guys think we are?
I'm gonna speak honestly.
Please.
That's the only thing you can do on the show is speak honestly. That's all. That's the only thing we want. Go ahead.
I think we are in a space and time where a lot of people are starting podcasts because it's popular. Not necessarily starting it because of the passion or not because of the general thought of wanting to build something that has longevity. I think a lot of people don't even realize that there's so much work behind podcasting other than just getting on a mic. Like, oh no, that's not it.
That's what they
Because when
think.
you're done, when you get off the mic, then you got to download the show, you got to upload the show, you got to edit, you got, and it's so many other things that I think people lack the understanding of podcasting other than just getting on a mic. So we have a lot of those people, but then we also have a lot of people who think just because you're consistent, that makes your show good. No. Consistency can still be trash. You can still have trash consistency. Like you can be consistently trash. So I think a lot of people don't even go into depth with trying to create topics or groom themselves to be better. You're not grooming yourself to be better. You're not grooming yourself to be a better host. You're not even grooming yourself to target your audience. A lot of people are just talking because they want to talk. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't compare yourself getting on a mic and just wanting to talk to being a podcaster or a podcast host. There's a lot more work that comes with that, and if you aren't really willing and ready to do the work, then I feel like you should step away from the mic.
Wow.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. That is it.
That's it.
That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. Like that is in the whole thing right there. You know?
Wow.
Everybody won't be Floyd, but
so just to recap, you feel as though that people are not growing, that they're just hopping on this as a trend, and that people are not growing with the podcast and sort of suffering. It sounds like that fat cat syndrome where, hey, I got it, but I'm not trying to improve, and I'm just being trash every day. But I'm on here. I'm out here every week.
I'm here. Yep.
I'm out here.
I'm here.
Yeah. All right, Pablo, you wanted to chime in or add anything else to that, to the landscape?
Oh no, that's it. That's all I was gonna say. That is it. People get a $30 mic on Amazon, get a laptop, and do 2-3 episodes a week, like 10-minute episodes, and like, hey, I'm a podcaster. No, it's way more than that. It's way more than that. So, yeah,
that's it. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's trendy, so it's like it's easy to say, hey, I'm a podcaster. Like I started internet radio, and I even look back and say, man, that was a great experience, but it definitely was an experience. And just being able to say, hey, even stuff like dealing with the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi went out, just dealing with certain things or technical difficulties, or not even technical difficulties, people difficulties. Like you would think, I think sometimes I'd be like, hey, people want to be on the show, and they'd be like, yeah, I want to be on the show, and I'd be like, what you want to talk about? I don't know, what the hell. So I was supposed to just have you on my show that I invest time and energy and money to. You just want to get on here just to be like, I'm on the show. Get out of here. Wow. Okay. All right. I totally agree. I think that there are some really great spots that are happening with podcasting, but I think that a lot of people, they think it's just trendy. But, those people tend to fall off because when they start having to work, they start having to get, structure and balance. It doesn't work out. Yeah. I definitely agree with you. All right. Okay. All right. You definitely
that was it. Yeah, that was it.
All right.
And you can tell who goes through it. Because when you say who has issues, and they be like, their eyes get big, like, yes, we have the same issue. That's who you know who's in it. Yeah. Anybody else be like, really? Like,
oh wow, really?
Yeah.
I just record from my phone. That's right.
It.
Yeah.
People don't want to be on. That's
crazy. People don't want to. Oh, people said, hey, they want to. What? Yeah, they don't understand.
Right.
And it takes time. It takes time and effort. You thinking that you hop on and you say a couple things. You're like, all right, bring on the million watchers. You be like, no, it ain't gonna happen like that.
I told my company that the first year. I said, this is the 1-year plan. Yeah. Now, if you're here thinking we're going to be, Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, or anybody like that in a year, then you can leave right now. The door's over there. This is the 1-year plan.
Right.
All right. Follow the plan. The next year we have year 2. We're gonna keep working until when the money get here, you'll know.
Yeah.
But don't take the money here already.
Yeah, I honestly, even now, and I'm coming up on 100 episodes, I don't even look at the numbers. I don't. I just say, hey, did I edit well? Did I create something great? Did I have people on there with great like yourselves? And that's all I care about, But then when I start, I need to set that PO box up tonight. I'm setting the PO box. I'm tripping. I actually am tripping right now. All right, so
let me put that in my notes.
Yeah, I know. Right there, like, oh no, oh no.
And I had no thoughts of doing it, but a follower told me, like, yo, set up a PO box.
Yeah.
So I was like, why? Is it just set up a PO box? Set up a PO box. Just random things sometimes.
Guys, I'm getting a PO box this week, so anything you want to send, it will be here this week. Like, whatever it is. If you need to drive it to my house, it's fine. Whatever you need to do. So the next question actually was going to go by pet peeve, but Leo, I think you answered that question about your pet peeve.
No, I didn't.
All right, okay. Hey, Leo. What do you find is your pet peeve?
No, Pablo got to go first this time.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm right. You're right.
My pet peeve.
Yeah, your pet. Hold up. Let me read it. What do you find is your pet peeve? As you see, I was gonna say the emergence of podcasting, but we already discussed that. What do you see as a pet peeve that other people may not know about? Yeah, I get. We talked about the emergence of people, but what's your pet peeve now as far as podcasting?
Okay, my pet peeve now is the oversaturation of celebrity podcasters.
Yeah.
Because you can tell they're not here for podcasting. It's here because they have a name and they know people are going to run to them, and then they get sponsors and all that. So that's a huge pet peeve of mine. I love my son and MC8. But I don't need a podcast with them on it. I don't want to hear what they have to say. And there's some people out there that look at me like, I don't want to hear what you have to say. And I understand it. I get it. But yeah, a celebrity and, plus people who eat candy corn, other than that.
Block.
Check them out.
Block.
I do edits myself, Pablo. You will not be on this show. It'll just be Leo, and then you just keep fading to black every time you're in your edit.
Oh, let me message my editing team real quick. Go ahead and screenshot these.
No, you will actually. You know what? I ain't gonna edit you out. I'm just gonna do a voiceover. So every time you say some slander about candy corn, as soon as you be like, I'm like, love candy corn. And
you gonna put a giant candy corn on my head?
That's it. All right, so Leo, okay, and it's not a situation where, hey, we're podcasters out here with disgruntled, because I know we all love what we see as far as podcasting, but what's your pet peeve? What do you? I think you highlighted it, but you seem like you got something else in the clip. So
my pet. Okay, so let me say this first. It feels good to know that other people feel the same way that I feel, because I hardly ever see us expressing that part of podcasting. First and foremost, we don't ever really talk about the disgruntled part or a lot of the hard work. But one of the things that has become my pet peeve is the censorship on social media.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to us like doing our podcast or and it's like, do y'all want us to do stuff on here or no?
No, not enough. No.
Like we did a whole show, an amazing show, very first show for Black History Month. And on our show, we have what's called a new music moment.
I already know what that's
into the music.
No.
Our people like, what happened? I'm getting my inbox is blowing up. Like, what happened to the show? Where's the show? Where'd y'all go? We were just watching. Yep. I'm like, hop on to YouTube because we still on over there. Everybody, and then that's where everybody went. And it was like you put up the copyright information, you put up everything that you think you're supposed to put up, and then you still get censored, you still get blocked. Like, do you want us to promote your artist or like it's such a blind spot when it comes to that, like, and it's irritating.
You know what? I 100% agree because that actually, like, even with I do here on my show, I have a moment of the week, you know, sponsored by Greenland Entertainment, and I always have to tell people that are watching this on YouTube, like, hey, just look at the comments in below because I can't post it because then it'll get flagged and I can't make money from it, and you know. And so, yeah, it's unfortunate that, you know, they should just let it happen. Like, hey, you know, some people, I know that I've played some songs on my show when I was on the internet radio that people are like, oh, who's this from? And stuff like that. And it's like, we're working together. If I'm playing your music and people are watching my show and they start listening to your song because it was on my show, that's helping both of us.
Yep.
You know, I'm not expecting Bruno Mars to text me and say, hey, thanks. But I am, you know, but at least like, hey, you know, yeah, I 100% agree. The censorship, and not just that, like just, you know, even getting out here, like you might really have a show, but people don't really see it because maybe they reduce your numbers. And I see other people that talk about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
happened to us
anything, Pablo?
That happened to us on the Meme of It All. Our numbers just like decreased like dramatically. We didn't know what was going on. And then, you know, quarantine chopped that off. Like whatever they took from us, knocked half of that off because of quarantine. But yeah, man, censorship, like it got to the point of Meme of It All. We just started singing. We started singing our own song. Like, you know what I mean? Like we can't play anything, you know, because soon as she hit play, I'm like, yep, they're gonna cut this off. And she's like, that's no fun. So we just start singing it. So yeah, there's a bunch of videos of just us singing. So
that's great. And you know, think about how it enhances our shows. Like it's like I had to really go back and get, you know, royalty-free music and get with some people. I will say that it was a bright spot. That shout out to Disco Sundays that they were able to give me music that they created. But you know, I mean, music enhances what we're doing. You know, and it's unfortunate that because of, if you want to enhance your show, Leo or Pablo, somebody on one of your shows, it's shut down. That's crazy. All this work that we did. Yeah, I definitely agree. I didn't even think about that. That was like actually one of my hugest peeves about it. I guess don't even worry about it anymore.
I'm just happy with myself, the producer. I was like, hey, help pop out. He was like, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Right.
But he a millennial, so no telling when it's gonna drop. But we'll get it
one day.
Right.
All right. So like we talked about in your bios and what you guys are doing, Pablo, you have SMG, Leo, you're artist, author. We're all doing a lot of different things, right? In addition to podcasting. So because you have a lot of things going on right now, what do you feel? How am I trying to word this? What have you learned from having all those plates in the air, all those balls in the air, all those things that's happening and still podcasting? What have you learned from having multiple things going on?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
So I've learned several things by having all of these different plates spinning at one time. First and foremost, don't be afraid to take a break. We try to go and we try to go and go and go, and we don't realize how tired we are until like you can't get up out of bed and your body is like, no thanks, I'm good. And so you trying to get up and your body is not moving, it's not willing to move, it's not going to move. So it's okay to take a break. It's okay to let your audience know that you're taking a break. In December, I had a few unfortunate events happen, and we did a 30-minute show. Our show is usually 2 hours. We did a 30-minute show, told everybody, thank you, but we're taking a break. We appreciate the love and support, but I'm tired. The guys are tired. Life is life, and we need a break. We'll see y'all in January. We love y'all. Peace. And that was all we could do. You have to be mindful of your energy. You have to be mindful of what you can give. You have to be mindful of how much you can give. I am not team no sleep.
No.
I I'm around the corner from 40, so I need all my sleep. I need everything that's gonna come to me. I already deal with not being able to sleep, so when it's time to sleep, sis gonna sleep. But also just make sure you take care of your mental health. I am big on mental health. Like I've been in therapy consistently for 2 years, and I tell people about my journey all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot fully function and you cannot fully give what you're supposed to give and tell your story how you're supposed to tell your story if you are tapped out. There is nothing you can pour from an empty cracked cup. Fill your cup, fix your cup first.
Fix your cup.
Fill your cup. And then you feed or give to other people from the saucer. And if you do what you're supposed to be doing, God gonna give you a couple of extra pitchers, so you don't even have to pour from your cup. You can pour from the reserve. So that's how you make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you do those things. Otherwise, you're gonna be spinning all these plates, and then a lot of them gonna start hitting the ground, and you're gonna end up lost. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, your mental health, resting, doing all that good stuff. And listen, y'all, let me tell y'all a little secret. If you over 35, change that diet. That's it. That's all. we can't afford to be out here eating fast food all day, every day. Okay, listen, I'm a plus size girl, but let me tell you something. I don't eat like a bunch of junk. Listen, I'm finna meal prep soon as I'm done with this show. Okay?
Yeah, hey, you know what? And she did say that. I said that. I said, hey, what you doing after the show? And she said, I got a meal prep.
Because that's part of why we tired. That's part of why we out here messed up mentally and physically. So tap into yourself and know when it's time to make some changes.
Okay. All right, Pablo, you got SMG, you got your own podcast, you're dealing with your mental health company, which is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up? You got multiple plates spinning. They spinning. What's up?
They spinning. I've learned people want to help you. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help.
Amen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm finna leave. Because now you in my business. Okay.
Yeah. You all in my business right there. Okay. That's what I was doing an hour before this. I was asleep. But yeah, people want to help you. You just gotta ask. You don't know. Also, definitely take a break. Taking a break is so vital. On the moment of it all, we take the entire month of July off because that's Dottie's birthday month. And she said, I'm not working on first she says I'm working on my birthday week, then it just ended up being a month. And then we take the whole back half of December off for the holidays. So yes, definitely just take a break. It's fine. I tell my people all the time because they're like, hey, don't get mad, but the show not coming out this week. I'm like, are you okay? That's the first thing I ask them. I said, are you okay? They're like, just things just ran together and I lost track of time. I'm like, all right, that's fine. See you next week. That's it. Yeah. They're like, really? They're like, yeah, that's it. So it's okay to miss a show. It's definitely okay to miss a show. Get some rest. Ask for help because the help is there. Be fearless, man. Be absolute fearless. That's the one thing I learned. Timid people tend not to get listened to because they take it as either people are lying about what they're saying, or if you're not confident about it, then you really don't know what you're talking about. So be fearless. Go into it like you're doing a job interview. Like you want this job. You want them to listen to you. That's your job right now. You're a podcaster. You're podcasting. Your job is to get the people to engage with you. Be confident, go in there, and man, the rest will work itself out, man. And definitely connect with other people, other podcasters. Like you can't just be the only podcaster in your neighborhood. Like if you're the only person shooting the basketball in the court, you can't get better. You got to play with other people. So,
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. See, as we start wrapping this up, season 5, episode 2 on the See.Plan.Do show. With me, professional mindset coach. This is Coach Garry O'Neal, along with 2 amazing podcasters and people that's doing really amazing things out here. Leo, Rochelle, and Pablo. All right. So we talked about what we didn't like with emerging podcasters. Yeah. All right. So let's run it back with you, Pablo. So what's a tip? Just one tip.
One tip
that you can offer people that saying they see this amazing show, they see the graphics, they see it, they hear us on our mics, they hear what we're doing, they see everything happening, they see Leo with the merch. Show us the merch.
The merch.
Please.
I made my own air horn.
They see
I got merch too. My merch in the laundry room. My merch in the laundry room.
No, but watch out, Pablo. Let's see the banner. They see the banner. Okay. All right. They see my 12 o'clock boy right here. They see him. Yep. All right. They out here. Give us one tip. Somebody's watching it. Somebody like, I'm ready to get out here.
Okay.
All right. Give them one tip.
New podcasters. This is something I did not know. And it held me back for at least 6 months. Put out the show, no matter what it sounds like. Okay, content is forever. Put out the show. If it sounds like you're echoey, it's fine. Work on the sound next time, but you need something there so you can be like, hey, I have a show. Okay, don't wait till it's absolutely perfect, because it will never be absolutely perfect.
Okay, all right.
Like
Leo?
even now.
Yeah. Listen. One of the things that I gotta make sure, even for me, like, it's easy to go with the Wi-Fi. Now you need to plug it into the router. Like, you can't even, because you'll be like, hey, everything's fine. It's been fine every day, and then you'll have an amazing show, and it'll be like, all right, Leo.
I would say, one tip. Surround yourself or get involved with some other podcasters. I would definitely say that's how I've been able to shift and change things when it comes to my podcast, and how we do things, paying attention from other podcasters. If you get in some of these podcast groups, you can literally set up discovery calls with podcasters about things that you can fix or things that they see you can change with your show. There is the Black Podcast Association, Afros and Audios, all that kind of stuff. You can literally get yourself out here in spaces where people are willing to share information with you.
Yep.
I mean, if you email me, I can probably send you half of the stuff.
Try to tell you.
Half of the stuff that's in my thing. And you're going to be like, wait a minute, hold on. This is too much. I wasn't ready for all of this information. So
hit my DM. I got you.
Hit mine, but you will get my P.O. box information first.
After he sets it up.
Yeah.
And if your show good, I might recruit you. You never know.
Right.
Join the team, man. We here.
See, there you go. Right. And me and Leo, we're in BPA. So that's a really that's a really amazing group. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So surround yourself. Okay, guys. All right. At the end, let's drop. How can they connect with you guys? Please drop your infos. Drop something that's happening with you. How can they connect with you? All right, go.
Me? Okay, ladies first. You can find us at the Phat Girl Chronicles on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. On Twitter, it is at PGC Podcast. You can follow me at Leo Rochelle _. That's my personal Instagram page, but you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those different spaces. You can email us if you would like to be a guest on the show. If you have any questions about the Phat Girl Chronicles, the Phat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com, or the Phat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. Yes, I snatched up both. So either way, you're going to get your information answered.
I'll take it. I'll be like,
Either way, you'll get your information answered. And then for the month of February, we're just doing all Black everything. And we got our special guest, Rozzy D. He is an amazing artist. He'll be debuting his album on our show on the 15th. Okay. And this coming Tuesday, we do our show every Tuesday, which we call Fat Tuesday. And we will be talking about Black body positivity. So
nice. And guess what, guys? Whether you're listening to it or watching, I'm gonna make sure I get all her information in the comments in the details section. Pablo, bring us on home. What we got? How can they connect with you?
All right. First and foremost, like, comment, subscribe. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's how we end this.
Subscribe, right?
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you can find me on Instagram. Just type in James Pod Smith. My picture will pop up. I'm looking to the side. My son took that picture. Shout out to him. He has a photography.
Oh yeah, that's a great picture.
Yeah, thank you.
Great picture.
Yeah, my son took that picture. I
Yeah.
was walking up the steps. He's like, so yeah, to put James Pod Smith in, that pops up. You also saw Care Against the Gang. We're here. SARCARROG, because we the OGs of all this.
Okay.
ANCE. Yeah, everything's over there, man. Every single podcast, YouTube profile, everything.
Love it.
If you want to hear me on just running my mouth on the podcast, you can go to The Meaning of It All, or if you type in on YouTube TMOIA, it will pop up that way too. I've been doing that for 4 years with me, my sister, and my best friend. I have another podcast called The Toxicology Report. It's just me and my best friend. Just guy talk, just talking real reckless every once in a while. We try and get some women on there to yell at us, but nobody's trying to get on there yet. We're gonna get Miss Leo on there, but she don't know it yet.
Yes, come on, I'm ready.
And then I also have Tequila and Champagne podcast. That's with me and the lovely Miss Shayla Rom. That's her favorite drink, so that's what we named the podcast. See what I'm saying, people? It's not that hard. It's just
not that hard.
She liked that drink. We named it. We moved on. So, but yeah, tequila.and.champagne.pod on Instagram. Go ahead, follow us on all that, and YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. We everywhere, man. Start Care Against SMG, man.
That's it. See, I love it. I love it, man. Thank you guys for being on the show. And guys, that's the end of this show. Man, please make sure you connect. Yeah,
thank you.
Check out Leo. Make sure you check out Pablo, James.
It's off the bucket list.
I know he literally put this on. I said, the show can't be the See.Plan.Do show. This man definitely just said this to me. I said, he got to be on the show. That's it. So yeah, cross that off the list, man. I appreciate you even thinking about me to be on the show. You could have been any one of your shows. So
man.
guys, hey,
I definitely got a show for the both of you, okay? I got a show for the both of y'all, okay?
Let me know. I'm here.
Leo, I could be on there right now. Let's start it up right now. I'm here. I'm in the building.
I'm when we get done, I'm gonna tell y'all the show.
When we get done,
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Right, because we know Pablo got to catch a jet or
outside. I got to hop on the escalator real quick.
Right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out for the show. Please, guys, please connect with both of them. Amazing information. You're definitely gonna laugh at Pablo's memes every day. I laugh all the time. And please check out Leo and everything that she's doing. Guys, you can check out each and every episode Tuesdays, Hot Tuesdays. I ain't gonna say Fat Tuesdays because somebody might sue me. But hot and fresh, ready to go every single Tuesday. You can also check out previous episodes by going to See.Plan.Do.show.com. All right, and guess what? Thank you. You are the best part of the show. Outside of the guests, you are the best part of the show. So until we see each other again, because you just saw us, right? We out here, okay? It's not just Black History Month this month. It's every month.
Every month.
All day, every day.
So until we see each other again, until we talk again, because we're going to talk. You see this microphone? You know how much? Google how much this microphone costs, okay? Google Cloud Lifter, okay? All right? And until we share those special moments again, guys. Hey, always remember, see what you want to do. Plan it out. And then just do it. All right, your life coach loves you, man. Hey, check out everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.